Hello and welcome back. I'm Deanna Lee, and today we're doing a vision board for Vlogmas Day 8. I think it's 8. As you can tell, I'm feeling much better, but I'm going to try to get through this as quickly as possible because I got to get started and work stuff. So if you see my last video, you've seen that this was hanging up near my bed, my vision board, and I did the original one. So this is actually vision board number 2. The original one was done, I think, before Halloween, and it wasn't as detailed as the one I have now, so I took everything off and just started over, because what ended up happening was I got a 2 books. It was actually 3 books. I got a manifestation journal off Amazon, as you can see here, and then I got a book called The 12-Week Year. And then I got this T.D. Jakes 90-day devotional book. And all 3 books basically had that you need to envision where you want to go, but need to be detailed. So my first vision board wasn't detailed. It said little things like I wanted to have this many subscribers by the end of 2022 and this many followers, and it was vanity stuff. And so I decided to revamp it and actually put in things that I really wanted by the December 31st of 2022. So my new vision board. So the first one, well, actually, let's start over here because this is the one that's most important to me, is this right here. It says God, family, then business. So I didn't put God, family, and business. I put God, family, then business, because business comes last, God comes first, and of course, family is right after God. So that is why this is at the top. I also have here that 7-figure coaching business, and then my ebook sales. Why do I have 7-figure coaching business? I originally started my business, if you did not know, I have a business called Virtuous HR Solutions. There's a link to the channel below in the description to that, because I have a channel for that as well. But it started off as me wanting to teach HR to small business and small business owners, and I deviated from that because I was just so worried about making money. I went straight into services and not into teaching like I originally wanted to do. So I'm phasing out the services part. So what I mean by service is the job descriptions, creating job descriptions, doing recruiting, making employee handbooks. That services part I want to phase out, and I want to go into the coaching, teaching, which I originally wanted to do. So beginning of the year, I'm going to start this coaching business. Well, the coaching part of my business, which was the original game plan anyway. So that's why this says 7-figure coaching business. Deanna, you really think you're going to make 7 figures in a year? I hope so, but you got to dream big, right? And if your dreams don't scare you, then you're not dreaming big enough. So that's why this is on here. And then it says passive income from ebooks. So I did, if you go to my website, virtuousHRsolutions.com, I do have an ebook on how to create a job description, and I do plan on writing more ebooks, but right now that's the only ebook I have. So I'm hoping to have 2 more, at least by my birthday, which is in June. And I would like to start having passive income from those ebooks. What's the next thing I have? Oh, you see the little baby? I have 3 girls. I want a boy. Me and my husband have this conversation almost every day, but I do want a boy. So our conclusion is, in order to get the boy, I gotta have this. So if you're reading from right to left, that's why this is first, and then baby boy. So the next thing I have is exercise 4 times a week. That is a struggle for me. I know I get at least minimum 2 in every week. But yes, it's a struggle. So 4 times a week. I've done one, I think the most I've done, I did 7 days straight for like 2 weeks. I think that's the most I've done. And that was a lot. So I'm trying to get in at least 4 minimum. And it doesn't have to all be weightlifting and cardio. Sometimes just yoga, like a good stretch, is considered exercise. I use the Apple Fitness Plus, especially for the yoga, because I don't do yoga, so that's. And then I added Pilates, which I want to try. So if you have iPhone and you have to have the watch, the Apple Watch, to do the Fitness Plus. But I do love that app. And I did join an accountability group. I need to get better at that, because when it's another thing that I have to add on to my routine, it takes me a while to get there. But once I get it added into my routine, it's set. So that's one thing I'm struggling with, is getting onto my accountability groups, which I'm going to work on. So I'm just going to go this way. So the next thing is hardwood floors. I have carpets everywhere. Yeah, as you can see, everywhere but the front door and in the bathroom and the kitchen. But I want hardwood floors. I hate vacuuming, and hardwood floors to me are just a lot easier to clean. Self-explanatory. I want hardwood floors. And then I'm just going to go ahead and do these 2. So family vacation and honeymoon. Family vacation. Yes, that is Disney World. Or, yeah, not land. Disney World. I've never been. I always wanted to go. And I definitely want family vacation to be Disney World, because I think I will end up having more fun than my babies. Which is sad, but true. I will end, because I'm a 90s girl. I grew up on Disney. Like when we didn't have any like cable or satellite, we would have Disney night / week, and we would watch all the classic Disney movies, and I know all of them almost by heart, which is sad but true. So I will have more fun at Disney World than my babies will. So I want to go. So that's really where I want to go. I don't care if they don't want to go there, because that's where I want to go. Anyway, honeymoon. I want to have a honeymoon. And I hope hubby is listening. No. I want to have a honeymoon. I've been married 11 years. Got married in 2010. So it's 2020. So 11 years. We did not have a honeymoon right after. We got married at the courthouse. Yes, we were 20 years old. And did not have a honeymoon. Still want a honeymoon. So I'm going to have a honeymoon. It's a beach. It's just a beach picture. But where I want to go is Martinique. Why, Deanna? Okay, so Martinique is a rich-owned island in the Caribbean area, Bahama areas. But I had to do a project on a French country in high school. And a lot of people have picked France and some other country, but I was like, I want something different. So I just put French countries and I put island, and Martinique came up in the Google search, and I fell in love with it because it's black people. a whole bunch of black people that speak French on this beautiful, beautiful island. And you got to take like 3 boats to get there because there's no landing strip. And I was just like, I got to go. So that's why I'm obsessed with Martinique. And that's why the honeymoon picture has a beach. So no, it's not Bermuda or Bahamas or Jamaica. It's Martinique that I want to go. Okay. Next thing. Hired to speak at first event. So my business, go ahead and give y'all my elevator speech. So in case you're a small business owner, you hit me up. But what I do is I help small business owners gain, oh Lord Jesus, let's start it over. I help small business owners build employee trust to gain their loyalty using HR techniques. What that means or what that looks like is I help develop your leadership skills and your management skills. So that way you can grow your business using employees. And your employees, you will learn to build trust with them and gain their loyalty so you can learn to thrive your business. And in a thrive, I mean using HR techniques. So we're going to learn to make job descriptions. We're going to learn why you need employee handbooks, the difference between the independent contractor and employee, and why is there such a big deal with the two. And we're going to put that all together, and it's going to help you become a more successful business owner, because many small business owners do neglect the HR aspect of their company. They so focus on the business and making money and trying to get their name out there that HR usually falls on the backside of it. And so that's where I come in. Again, building employee trust to gain their loyalty using HR techniques. With that being said, I would like to be hired to speak at an event where I speak to small business owners about why they need employees and not independent contractors, why they need to work on their leadership skills, because that might be a reason why you can't find or retain employees, why you need to know HR things so that keeps you out of court and away from lawsuits, and so you don't get a letter from EEOC. Those are the things that I want to speak on and teach and coach. So my 3 pillars of my coaching program is lead, grow, and thrive. Yes, that sounds like a lot and probably said that really, really fast, but very passionate about it, which is why I talk fast. So if you hear me talking fast, that's why I'm passionate. All right. Oh, almost forgot. I skipped right over this. It says monetized on YouTube. Before, my old vision board was just to get X amount of subscribers. You can have a whole bunch of subscribers and still don't be monetized on YouTube. So I want to be monetized on YouTube. For one, it's another stream of income. And 2, I put monetized on YouTube because instead of X amount of subscribers, because I want to build a loyal community. And it doesn't say which channel, because I do have 2 channels like I mentioned earlier. So it's either this channel or my Virtuous HR channel, either one, or it could be both. Like I said, dream big. And just monetize, because to be monetized, you just need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. So I know monetize wise, if I build a loyal community, then the monetization will come later. So that's why it just says monetize on YouTube instead of this many subscribers, because I want to get to know everybody, or try to get to know anybody that's watching my channels. I do reply to all comments, and so I do want to get to know as many people that watch my channel as possible. So I know one subscriber, her channel is Life with Sarah, and she is here, and she comments on all my videos, and I make sure I watch all of hers because she has these 2 cutest little babies, and I love watching her videos. But definitely things of that nature. And last but not least, I have my affirmations at the bottom. So I did mention earlier. What's my watch going off? Okay. I did mention earlier. Lord, I can't talk. That I got a manifestation journal. It can be controversial, especially when you say you're Christian. So I just wanted to put this out here, disclaimer, that I am a Christian woman. I'm a God-fearing woman, but I do believe in manifestation and visualization. Hence the vision board. But I know some people can think that you can't read about manifestation and law of abundance and be Christian. But really, if you think about it, Christians say you speak things into existence, and that's really what manifestation is. You speaking it into existence. You just calling it manifestation instead of speaking it into existence. And then, even in T.D. Jake's book, he was like, write down 30 things that you want to do with your life, which was on my vision board, my list. And which is another thing of a vision board. So it really goes hand in hand. You're just calling it something different. Anyway, so he talked about visualization, law of abundance, manifestation, vision boards. They're speaking things into existence, staying positive, not focusing on the negative. It's all the same thing, people. It's all the same thing. They just call it different things. And so in my manifestation book, when it says speak this into the universe, I just say speak this to God. I just mark out universe and put God. It's the same. To me, it's the same thing. It might not be the same thing to you, but I'm just trying to give you another point of view to look at it. Because I love that manifestation book. Because it gave me inspiration to write these manifestation quotes down here at the bottom. So I'm just going to read it off to you. So the first one is that one I got from the movie King Richard. But it says, if you plan to fail, you fail to plan. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So yeah, but my knowledge and expertise are worthy of high ticket sales. I came up with that from reading that manifestation journal. So my knowledge and expertise are worthy of high ticket sales. I focusing on high ticket sales. Why? Because of Vanessa Lau. So this is her channel here. And learning that I'm an expert and I don't need to get imposter syndrome, and that I have the knowledge and skill set that people are looking for. I need to charge high ticket sales prices because that's what I'm worth. So that's why it says my knowledge and expertise are worthy of high ticket sales. Your dreams are only crazy if you think they are. Yeah, so if your dreams don't scare you, you're not dreaming big enough, which is another thing I've heard other people say. And again, that manifestation journal, you need to dream big. Because if you're only dreaming of living in a 1-bedroom apartment, then that's all you're going to live in is a 1-bedroom apartment. But if you're dreaming of buying a house, then you're going to buy a house. Point being said, I'm 31. And ever since I got married to my husband at 20, I said we're going to own a house before we're 30. We bought our house when we were 28. Dream big. That was 8 years down the road, but you have to dream big. Because I told him I'm gonna have a house by I'm 30, and we got a house when I was 28. When we were 28. What's another one? Success is closer than you think. That one is for me because I will give up easily if it doesn't come as quickly as I want it to. So I have to remind myself that success is closer than I think it is. That I have to keep working for it, and it's going to come when I least expect it, more than likely. So that's just a reminder to myself. Success is closer than you think. Don't give up. Keep going. And I read these every day when I wake up and every night before I go to sleep. And the last one is, to be successful, you need to have confidence and lead, which ties into my coaching program But you may think, oh my gosh, Deanna has all this confidence. Sometimes, not all the time. So that's why this is on there. You need to have confidence and lead, confidence to speak to people about my program and to sell it. Definitely that. And then, of course, you need to have that leadership ability to get hired to speak at events. So everything ties in to one another. Is that all the things that's on my vision board? Yes. And then the list that I wrote down, 30 things I want to do with my life. So in the TD Jakes woman devotional, 90-day woman devotional book, he said, write down 30 things you want to do with your life, and then cross them out as you complete them. And so mostly everything that's on here is on here as well. But of course, there's more because there's 30 things. And I put this, actually had it on my vision board down here. If you can see, I had it on my vision board down here so I can see that as well. So yes, this is my vision board for 2022. If I complete it, yay. If I don't, I'm not going to be upset about it. I'll just move it to my 2023 vision board, which I plan on making bigger than this. So this is my starting vision board. I plan on keeping all my vision boards. That way I can see how big my dreams are getting, my goals are getting. But yes, as my vision board, I am done with this video. I hope you enjoy. I hope it inspires you to get a vision board, buy one of the books I mentioned. But definitely do a vision board. Do the manifestation, because like I said I was going to get a house before I'm 30, and I did. My car that's in the garage now, manifested that too, because I said I was going to get a Dodge Durango, and guess what? I got a Dodge Durango. And so it works. Law of abundance, manifestation, speaking into existence, all of that does work. You just have to think positive. See the light in all situations is what I say. Even when it doesn't seem, you can be sad and upset for a minute, but definitely find a glimmer of light somewhere in a situation, no matter what type of situation is. Always try to find a positive outlook, which I try to do every day. And what else do I have to say? That's it, really. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked the video. I always forget to say subscribe, but I really don't want to say subscribe during Vlogmas because I'm really just doing this for fun to see if I'm going to do it next year. But if you want to subscribe, please do, because after Vlogmas, I won't be posting again till January because that's 25 videos in a month. But definitely more videos of me talking about manifestation, vision boards, my life, my faith, my business, and all that in a nutshell. But I like to do vision boards for Vlogmas. I like looking at them because it gets you ready for the next year. Anyway, I'm done. I'm gonna stop talking because I can talk forever. I had you long enough, so I will see you next time. Peace. Oh, excuse me. Cross them out. Whew, I'm sorry. My bad. Yes, husband. What do you want? You want to be on my camera? Let's talk about our honeymoon trip that we're going to take. What? You want to talk about our honeymoon trip?